Okay, so jumping to the I guess the VC space, you successfully raised funds in the past.
Mhm.
What pointers do you give to entrepreneurs, especially in Arabia, on going about raising funds?
Yes. So actually, a bunch of people ever often approach me for angel investment. And the thing I come back to them is they talk about these ideas and they've got 1,000 little ideas, etc. But one of the biggest pieces of feedback I give is that the cost of building a prototype, especially in software, because that's just what I understand mostly, in software is that it is very, very, very cheap to get going, to create a working prototype of whatever their idea. I mean, Zinku cost us a total of a few $1,000s to get the service up and running prior to getting our funding round. When we were walking into these VC, when I was looking for money for Zinku, I had a strong track. I mean, I done good stuff, good pedigree, went to MIT, worked at IBM, was involved. But it was the first time I was an entrepreneur outside of a corporate context. So I wasn't a proven quantity by any stretch of the imagination. But when you walk in with a working prototype, like, oh, wow, these guys, it's not a theory. It's not PowerPoint presentations. They don't need, 600 people, a team of 20 to actually get off the ground. Look at this, bunch of three guys, one business guy, one uh, product designer type person, and one engineer were able to build a very compelling product that looks really exciting, that addresses a user need and is in a very large disrupted market. So my advice has always been go build a working prototype, then make sure you have a complete team, then start talking, looking for people to invest. And it's so it's basically bake your idea a little more than just it being an idea on a napkin. So that's my advice to entrepreneurs. It's basically look for a try to solve a real problem, build a working prototype, complete your team, and make sure you're in a space that has uh, that's a large enough market. In our case, it was mobile. Mobile. You look at any statistics, it looks big. The amount of SMSs were off the charts. The amount of at the time SMS was big. This is pre-iPhone, pre-everything, but it's still mobile. For example, still is a huge, huge industry that's highly disrupted and with an unpredictable future. So there's lots of very exciting things that can happen.